Hi, this is Kim Wilson, and you're watching Blues Blast Magazine.
Hold up your head and don't let your conscience get
What you're doing right now? Tell us about your upcoming albums. And what are you doing right now?
I've got a new record on the Severin label in out of Maryland, and it's coming out on March 19th. It's a very, very strong CD. I'll be doing more blues stuff. I'll be doing the blues side of me on a different occasion for the same label, and looking forward to that as well. I think I'm going to write a lot of it this time. In fact, I think I'm going to write all of it.
Yeah.
This new one for the Teep Fabulous Thunderbirds is all original songs. Got a very, very strong writing team in Maryland, Annapolis, Maryland. And I just happened onto something really, really great. And this guy's ready to go to bat for me. It's a very, very family atmosphere. I've never had this exactly atmosphere in a label ever. It's very rare.
It's nice to have.
Yeah, it's unheard of. All a song is. The song is all about the voice. If you can't tell the story in a unique fashion that doesn't embarrass you, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of you get to be my age, and it's really all about not being corny. The whole idea of playing music is not be corny.
I hear you.
Not even necessarily
you don't want to embarrass
even
yourself.
be happy.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Huh.
No. I mean, there are some semi-happy songs on this record. There's some upbeat, kind of major chord kind of things that are real soul-y and very cool. And, but I got a saying, if everything was beautiful all the time, then nothing would be beautiful. If you don't have misery and pain to base happiness on, you can't be happy. And that's why the blues are so beautiful, because, yeah, okay, wow, I've been there, you know what I mean? And the blues is also violence.
because it's plain to see. I can't tell the way you look at me. The way you look when you hold
Violence. It's a very violent form of music.
Yeah.
It's violence without smacking anybody. You're really smacking them with your musical notes. And how you play dynamically, and Sean was getting into this. He was a work in progress at the time. He had all the tools to be. That's what's so sad about this whole Sean Costello thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a good kid. So I hate to see that. But like I say, music. If you've got nothing to base, happiness from, if you've got nothing to base even a musical opinion from, which a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't have the past in their catalog.
Mm-hmm.
And the past is where all the good stuff lies. Everything is there. Muddy Waters, Sonny Boy Williamson, B.B. King, Otis Rush, Eddie Taylor, Snooky Pryor, I knew all these guys. I played with every single one of them. And what they did was write the book. Okay? Now, there's nothing to say that a white kid from the suburbs like me can't write his own chapter in the book.
There's no real lesson to be learned except look after your people. Okay? Look after your people. You might not know what it is. You might not, ask questions. Ask questions. Do your homework. Go to the person. Ask questions. What's wrong? I'm sure all that stuff was done, but you got to keep asking and asking and asking until you get an answer. And maybe you talk that person into doing something concrete about what is wrong.
For one thing, a musician is not normal. Okay, just to do this is really crazy. So, to have an affliction on top of that, and to be dealing with the business end of it, and lots of times you're not getting the love that you feel you should get, and I don't know what the catalyst is to making the turn into a negative spot with this disease, and I'm not even sure the doctors know that.
Mm-hmm. But did you get a chance to play with Sean?
I did.
Yeah?
A little bit, not much. But, he was on the rise, and he had a lot of talent. And it's sad the reason we're here, the main reason I'm here really, there's nothing worse in the world than outliving your children. Mm-hmm. Okay? That's the worst thing that can possibly happen to you as a human being. Mm-hmm. And that's really why I'm here. But I'm also here to promote the diagnosis and treatment of this thing. Mm-hmm. And it's an awful people are happy that there are a few people left carrying this music on in a way that is legitimate
I
and
appreciate
respectful.
That you do that. I think especially my generation in my 20s, none of my friends like blues. There are some, but I respect what you do, and I just want to personally say that. Thank you for being an honest person and doing what you love.
And and if you go out and all the studio work I've done, I've gone in with Kid Rock even. I've been with that's not a far stretch for me really. Kid Rock is a cool guy, mm-hmm. and guys like Eric Clapton and Mark Knopfler and Bonnie Raitt and Paul Simon, so many different records, hundreds. That they bring me in because they know, and they don't want me to change what I do even. They know I can do what I do but still harmonize with mm-hmm. other musicians. Now it just so happens that Mark Knopfler and Eric Clapton are really deep into blues. And the last thing I did with Clapton, they were straight blues songs. But Mark Knopfler had a really interesting approach. They weren't straight blues songs, but they were really cool songs, and he could hear what I was doing on his material. And he didn't tell me one thing about my style of playing. He did put me in a direction a couple of times that I needed to go in, and that was he did it in a very cool way. Mm-hmm. He never singled me out. Mm-hmm. But I knew, and I said, yeah, this is real cool. And I knew exactly what he was talking about, and I went in and did it, and then he really liked it, and another person that just doesn't settle for things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very important as a musician. It was a very good experience being there with him. Very good experience.
Look out!
backstage here. The show's going to be starting soon here. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but
You already have.
I know. I appreciate it so much. Seriously. Thank you. Seriously, fist bump on camera. There we go. Well, a couple questions. Okay, how was 2012 treated you so far? I mean, it's
2012 was a rough year for a lot of people. It was okay for me.
okay.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to the last couple months of this year?
Relaxing.
Relaxing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to do some shows, but I've got, like I said, I got a lot of new people in place. They're even working on some stuff for the fall, but it's not going to be that much. It slows down traditionally in the fall. I'll do some stuff around California with my solo band, and I'll do just a few things here and there. But I don't really like working during the holidays. I like
Everyone likes
relaxing.
Well, Kim, thank you very much for being here. Is there anything else that you'd like to say to your fans out there?
I really love you all.
Okay.
I'm not joking.
Say goodbye.
Thank you very much.
Wave and say goodbye to your fans.
Thank you very much for supporting.
You know